Hello everyone, welcome back to graphic design and illustration using Illustrator. Today we're going to go ahead and do the first practice lesson together. It's pretty basic and it's pretty easy. You shouldn't have any problems with this, but if you do, make sure you reach out to me. So after you have your Illustrator put up, we're going to go ahead and go to File, New. Okay, then we're going to go to Print because we're going to create a print document. On the Print tab here. Okay, now we're going to click on Letter. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put a timer on for you guys. Stopwatch. See how long we get to do this. Go ahead and start now. So now we're going to go ahead and change our settings here. Say this as logo. Okay. For the width and the height, we're going to change this into inches. So click on point, go to inches, 8 by 8. And for the orientation, we're going to click on the portrait if it's not already selected, and we're going to have one artboard. For the color mode, you can leave it as is. And also for the roster effects, we can leave it here as is as well. Then we're going to click on create. Okay, so let's go ahead and go up to window. And we're going to go to workspace and click on essentials if it's not already selected. Next, we're going to stay here and we're going to go down to reset essentials to make sure all of our settings are all the same. Okay, now we have that. I'm going to move this over here. Now we're just going to go here and make sure everything is correct. We still have that one artboard. Everything's here is the same. So now we're going to go to the tool sections and we're going to select the rectangle tool. So we're going to click here. We're going to expand the tool panel. You don't have to if you don't want to, but I'll always just bend it so I can see all the tools better. And then we're going to click on the rectangle tool here. And we have that selected. We're going to click and expand rectangle tool. As you can see here, the little gray bar listed right beside the rectangle tool with the height and the width listed here if you want to know that for any of your projects. So we're going to make this any size, it doesn't matter. So I'm going to let go. However, if you want a certain height and width, you can always double click on the artboard, and wherever you click is where the rectangle is going to be. So I'm just going to click here. And as you see, it brings up the width and the height for me. So I'm just going to change that to something random. So I'm going to do 2.3 and 1.3, and I'm going to hit OK. And here's my rectangle here. I want to point out that, excuse me, I want to point out that the correct name for the gray box that is housing the width and the height. So it is actually called the measurement label. So I'm gonna let go here. And also the center point of the rectangle is called center point widget. So here it is right here, right in the center. So if you click that and you pull it down, it will show you another measurement label for the diameter. Now I want to ask you a quick question. What are shapes composed of? Think about it just a bit from what I just showed you. What do you think that rectangles are composed of? And let me go over it briefly just in case you don't know the answer. So I'm going to make another rectangle inside this rectangle here. Okay, and then I'm going to zoom in. When you zoom in, I'm going to select the selection tool here. So I zoomed in here. I want to show you that this little box here that's in the corner of this rectangle is called an archer point. And this line is called a path. So you have your archer points here, the little rectangles, and then you have the lines, which are called the paths. Now, based on that information that I just reviewed with you, what are shapes composed of? Give you a little bit of time to think about that. While you're doing that, I'm going to zoom out here and clear my artboard. Have the answer yet? So the answer is going to be archer points with paths connecting them. That is what shapes are composed of.